Alright, this is Holy Wars, and here's how it goes. Start on the 5th fret and the 5th string. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7. So that's 1, 2, so that's 5, 6, 7 on the 5th string, then 5, 6, 7 on the 6th string. But really fast, you know? So once you do that, you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5 on the E string. And then 5, 4, 3 on the E string. So that's... And then you're going to go 3, 5, open E. But that's going to be really quick, so it's going to be like this. Okay? Oops. Okay. The second time you're going to do that, it's the same riff, except you're going to land here on this F sharp. So. Okay. Then it's going to go around again. And then you're going to do the part of that riff. Then you're going to come up to the 7th fret and do the same pattern, but starting on the 7th fret on the 5th string. And then you're going to go down to, like 7th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on the E string, and then you're going to go backwards starting on the 9th fret. So you're going to go 7, 6, 5 on the E string to end it. And then finally, you're going to do that last run, and then it's going to go into the main riff. So this is how it's going to go. Whoops. Oh, I screwed that up. And then from there, it's just going to kind of do a... And then, kind of just like a transition into that main riff. So it's going to sound... So it's just kind of a real quick at the end there. So... Sorry, I'm so used to playing that faster. So... Anyway, so that's how the opening goes, except it's going to be much faster. So once that main riff comes in, you're just going to it's going to be a hammer-on starting on the 5th fret, like real quick. So 5th fret on the 5th string to the 7th fret. So it's a hammer-on to the 5th fret to the 7th fret. Then you're going to come up here and do a pull-off with your pinky from the 10th fret to the 7th fret. So it's going to be... I'm just going to skip doing the in-between just so you could see the main riff. So it's going to be... Okay? So that's it. So be careful. Your picking hand is going to go crazy. It's got to be precise, because he doesn't just go... in between all these riffs. He's got a specific number of times he's actually hitting that string, so just listen carefully. So it's going to go like this, real slowly. Okay, so... I screwed that last one up. So this is it. Okay, so that's the beginning real slow. I'm just going to, talk through it with you real quick. So it's going to be... So that's 5th fret to the 6th fret the first time, and that's that power chord, on the E string. Oops. So that's the 8th fret on the 5th string down to the 7th fret on the E string. That's the second time he plays it. And for the third time, that's the 2nd fret on the 5th string to the 3rd fret on the 6th string power chords. So and then, so that last time he's going to go. So that's 7th fret, 6th fret to the 5th fret power chords, and then you're going to kind of do an open E to that power chord on the 2nd fret there on the 5th string. Then it's 2nd, 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the 6th string there. So that's the intro, okay? So it's oops. Okay, then he's going to do that riff again. Okay, but listen to how he's doing it now, because he's going to play it full through, you know, the regular way, I should say, the first time. So So when he's ending there, instead of doing the power chords, you're just going to do the single notes. You're going to kind of shake it too. You're going to go. So it's a 7, 6, 5 to the open. So So that's 6 on the 5th fret, 5 on the 5th, I'm sorry, 6th fret on the 5th string to the 5 to the 4, and then on the 5th fret on the E string, on the 6th string there. And you're doing the, you know, tremolo picking in between those. Okay, so it's going to be, oops. So now you're coming up to the 9th fret on the 5th string, to the 8, to the 7, and then to the 8 on the 6th string. Okay, and then finally on that 4th time through, he's going to go up to the 4th string and go 9, 8, 7, and then 8 on the 5th string. So, whoops. And you're still, you know, going back to that E string in between. So it's going to go like this. Okay, so that little kind of, you know, high part there, I'm not going to call it a solo because, you know, whatever. But it's going to be, you're going to start here on the 10th fret and go to the 12th fret on 10th fret 5th string, 12th fret 4th string. So it's going to go back, you know, 10, 12, 10, and then 12 on the 6th string, and then right back up to the 10, 12 on the 5th and 4th string. So, okay. So that's how it's going to start out. Then from there it's going to go 12th fret 5th string, 14th fret 4th string, and then it's going to go. So what he does there, he's just going to go. So he's kind of hitting that 12th fret, but he's sliding that all the way down to the 6th fret on the 5th string there. So he's kind of going slide that down, then hit it, and then hit the 9th fret on the 4th string. Whoops. Then to the 7th fret on the 6th string, to the 6th fret, and then slide that up to the 7th fret on the 5th string. So like this. It's a really cool riff. It sounds really cool. So, but it is kind of, you know, tricky to memorize, I should say. Then you got to do like a slow, you know, tremolo there. Then the second time around, he's going to do this. It starts out the exact same way as that first time. Then he's going to go right down to the 6th fret on the 5th string. He's going 6, 9, and then with your ring finger hit the 8th fret on the 3rd string. So then he's going to just move down one set of frets there. So he's going 6, 9, 8 on the 3rd string, and then 5, 8, 7 on the 3rd string. Oops, and then he's going to slide that 5th fret to the 7th fret to end the same way on the 7th fret there, and then do that shake. So, okay, so then he repeats it. So it's the first time is, so I'll just play it all 4 times. Now out of there, he's going to go into that real crunchy riff. Okay, so what he's doing there, he's starting off with the power chord on the 3rd fret. He's going to start up. So he's doing 3, then 2 to 3. Now, some people slide these. I pick them. I just think it's more, you know, it just sounds crunchier to pick all these chords. But he might slide, like go like this. I go. So it does have a different effect. So do whatever you want. But here it goes. So it's 3, 2, 3, and then to the 2nd fret power chord. So you can just kind of see that pattern there that's developing. I won't, you know, waste my time explaining. Just I'll play it slow and you can watch. Okay, so again, he goes into that picking that main riff I showed you in the beginning. He's like blending the riffs now. So again, count the number of times you're hitting that E string in between the notes. Okay? Because it's important, because it's not, you know, it's not that the whole time. So now the second time you go into this riff, you're going to play the same exact pattern, but it's not a power chord. It's this chord. It's a 3rd fret on the E string and a 2nd fret on the 5th string. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, anytime you play this riff throughout the song, every other time he's playing power chord, and then the second time he's playing these chords. So you're just going to try and follow the pattern that you did before on the 3rd and 2nd fret, going back and forth. But it's going to go, and it's going to look like this. Whoops. Sorry about that. Hang on. Back to power chords. So that's going to be the riff. It's going to be really fast, obviously. So just start slow, try and follow what I'm doing, but real slow. And don't forget to alternate that riff from power chord, and then the second time you play it to these chords, and then back to the power chord, and then finally to these chords. So all in all, that ending part there is going to sound like this. Okay, that's going to be part 2 of my my little thing here, so look for that.